Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Ola and there's a lot of new people here. So before I start, I just want to take some time to acknowledge you for subscribing, liking my videos, and leaving comments. It means a lot to me. It also makes me really happy that you guys think the things that I find while I'm secondhand shopping are really cool. And there's definitely going to be more of that in future videos. But a lot of the comments and questions that you guys left on my previous videos, it inspired today's video. Find a lot of cool things when I'm thrifting, secondhand shopping at flea markets. But as someone who is chronically online, I love TikTok. There's no shame about that. And I also love Pinterest, and I also love streaming movies. And I also love find a lot of cool shit online. And my friends send me a lot of cool things too. And yeah, I wanted to share those things with you guys today. So these 10 things are really random. However, they're things that I've been thinking about for the past year or so. They've kind of helped me in some ways in terms of like opening my mind to thinking about things a little bit differently. So the 10 things that I'm going to be sharing with you are under personal style, home decor, of course, music, tech/social media. So yeah, let's get into it. I am recovering from a cold, so I'm really sorry. I sound very nasally, but please bear with me. Thank you. All right, so the first on my list of random things that I think are really cool are coffee table book stacks. Like having a very maximalist approach to having books in your home. I like the look. I also like the look of having books against the wall like you're in a library. If you have built-in shelving, I just think it's cool when it's stuffed with books. As a kid, I spent a lot of time in libraries, so there's something really comforting about just seeing books everywhere. I saw a architectural digest of Ashley Tisdale, and she got her husband to go out and buy like 400 plus books just so that way they could stack it on their shelves. I think that's a bit excessive. But I get it. Like, books just add a lot of texture. I also think it's cool because it's a way to show your personality in your space, because you're picking books that you find aesthetically pleasing are kind of a representative of your style. Second on my list is the cottage home in the film The Holiday. It's a Nancy Meyers film. A lot of Nancy Meyer films have dope ass homes. Whoever she works with in terms of like set design, they really just capture this very lived in. It's also very luxurious. I don't know, it's just really, really cool. And anyways, back to the cottage home. There's just something so quaint about it, very cozy. It just feels like a getaway from being out in the world. I think it's also the set design and the furniture. Yeah, I love that home. And I never really thought that I would want to live in like a cottage, but since the pandemic, I still want to be around community, but it's also nice to have somewhere that you could just get away and you are like amongst nature. I just thought that was cool. All right, so continuing with movies, let's say maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I saw this movie called The Photograph with Issa Rae, and there's a scene where her and this guy that she's interested in are at her house, and the lighting in that movie is phenomenal, but there's this lamp that I saw. As soon as I saw it, I started looking on the internet. It's a Morano lamp. I want to say it's from the 70s just because of how it looks. It feels very groovy. What I thought was really cool about this lamp, and maybe why I liked it so much, it just felt very structural. It felt like an art piece, like it's a conversation starter. I really would love to have this lamp in like a future home. There's just something really beautiful about it, like the glass, the way it's blown, and it has like these really cool curves. I looked all over the internet for it. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it. But yeah, the lamp, I still think about this lamp today. The fourth random thing that I really think is cool crosses personal style and home decor, and that is a pop of color. So whether it's a room, a lipstick, or your outfit, I also think having a pop of color is a very fun way to show your personality, especially as we're moving towards the fall, winter, and we kind of gravitate towards these darker colors. I just think it's really cool when I see a blue sock in an all black outfit. It just feels very intentional. It feels like the person cares a lot about the details and they want to show other people that they also are fun. And I also think it's really cool when there's like such a structured outfit and they're just like a fun, like polka dot socks. The person is telling me that, hey, I'm fun. I'm a little bit brave, and maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into it, you know, but I just think it's a great way to inject your personality. So number 5, which is also my favorite random thing on this list, is having a signature scent. I love love getting complimented on how good I smell. There's so many things you can do to show off your personal style. Like you can accessorize, you can wear certain clothes, but there's just something about having a personal scent that just adds an extra layer to allowing people to experience you. So yeah, I think a signature scent is it's so random, but I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number 6 on the list is having cinematic engagement slash wedding photos. The reason why I put this on the list is because one, I'm obsessed with it. Two, I love love. But I thought it would be cool. Like, you could also apply it to photos with friends, photos with your family, or even your own personal shots. I just thought it was cool. I just love the idea of pictures that feel like you're in a movie. There's a photographer, her name is Carrie Mae Weems, and she did this kitchen table series where she took pictures of her everyday life in front of a kitchen table. Like, there were pictures of her braiding her hair, or her being with her partner, or her and her kids just around the table doing homework. There's just something so intimate about it. All of us experience this on a day to day. It feels like I'm romanticizing the everyday. So that's why I really love like these cinematic wedding slash engagement photos. And again, I don't think it needs to be just you're getting engaged or having a wedding. I think you can apply it to being with friends or family photos as well. Number 7 is music, and this one's really fun for me because it's my first time experiencing it. I saw an orchestral performance last month at the LA Philharmonic. It was a symphony that was curated by Solange Knowles. It was called the El Dorado Ballroom. She curated works for the symphony that were by Black artists. And you know, when you watch a movie and the film score and the orchestra is playing, it felt just like that. It was just beautiful. And for me, it just felt special because I love music. Late last year, I started getting more into classical music. And to listen to classical music created by Black people, it just felt full circle. It kind of ignited this desire to go see more symphonies. And I know there is a experience where you could watch, I think like Lord of the Rings or one of those movies that has like an incredible film score and they have a live orchestra in front of you playing it. And yeah, I want to experience more things like that. I just thought it was really cool. Now we're moving more into the social media slash tech. And number 8 on the list is faceless accounts. I just like the fact that people can preserve their anonymity online. There's one lady that I really like watching. Her name is Mei Fu. I just think it takes an incredible amount of creativity to share your outfit, cook, whatever you're doing online and not show your face and have people still be engaged. It takes away from people being so obsessed with how you look and actually focusing on the thing that you want to show. I low-key would love to make a faceless account. I don't think all types of content could be faceless, like especially in terms of beauty. Like if you're doing home or your outfits, you don't have to show your face, which I think is really cool. But yeah, faceless accounts have definitely piqued my interest. So number 9 is no algorithm based inspiration websites. I love Pinterest. I will be the first person to be like, I love Pinterest, you should use it. However, I've noticed that there's a lot of ads, and 2, it keeps you in like an echo chamber of the same thing that you're seeing over and over and over again. And sometimes when you search things, it doesn't even show you what you searched for, which gets frustrating. I will search for, let's say, couch. 20 of the results, 15 of them would be sponsored. I know Pinterest has to make money, but it is very frustrating when I'm looking for a particular thing and it's not showing me what I want. So there's this website called Cosmos, and my friend actually shared this with me, and it's very similar to Pinterest. The difference is that it doesn't have ads and it shows you what you are looking for. If you are a creative or you're just looking for creative ideas, I highly recommend Cosmos. Obviously, I don't think anything is touching Pinterest in terms of the amount of information that's on there. However, if you want something that's a little bit more niche, cosmos.com is really cool. And also, it can get to the level of Pinterest if more people are using it. Yeah, I just thought it was a cool website to share and a great way to get out of that echo chamber of constantly seeing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, highly recommend it. Last on the list, I really wanted to gatekeep this one, and I'm sure some people know about this, but it's Google reverse search image. So pretty much what you can do is take a picture of something and put it into Google Images and it will show you the item. Yeah, that's my secret. I love it, but I would say it's about 75% accurate. The lamp that I mentioned earlier, I literally was watching the movie and I took a picture with my phone of it and I put it into Google search and it found the lamp. Again, I wanted to gatekeep this, but now you guys all know. And yeah, feel free to use it. That is it for today's video about the cool things that I found online, mainly online. If there's something that you have found, please let me know. Share it with me. I'm quite interested into what other people have found that's cool online. Again, if you don't want to share because you want to gatekeep, I completely get it. Gatekeeping is sometimes very necessary. I feel like we share too much online. But anyways, I will catch you on the next one and I will talk to you later. Bye.